Chapter 12. Zero-Sum Games. A quote from Illimitable Man. War rages everywhere. End quote. In modern America, it is something of a dogma that zero-sum competition doesn't exist and that everyone can be a winner. The truth is this: war rages everywhere. War being any situation where you face zero-sum conflict or competition. It is both sad and true to say that zero-sum games are common, while positive-sum games are rare. The aim of this essay is to examine the key areas of life that are zero-sum in nature. Duplicity. Outwardly kind and inwardly ruthless. While you should inwardly be aware of the zero-sum nature of the situations you face and be willing to destroy others for your own gain, outwardly you must appear to be a polite, compassionate, and virtuous person. Such an appearance causes other people to like you, or at least not outright hate you, which makes them more willing to help you and more hesitant to harm you. Power and status. Power and status are not precisely the same thing, but they are so closely correlated that differentiating between them is almost pointless. They are both zero-sum in nature. A man can only be considered high status if he is higher status than other men. Being a billionaire grants a man high status, but only because most men are not billionaires. Power is zero-sum in nature, in the sense that one party can only wield power over another insofar as the other party is powerless. There are practical reasons to care about your relative level of status and power, beyond just the vanity of having your ego stroked. When people perceive you are high status, it makes them eager to do you favors, since they perceive you are likely to have the power to repay them in a meaningful way. It also makes people hesitant to harm you, because they perceive that you likely have the power to retaliate in a meaningful way. Dating market. Male reproductive success. In order for you to get commitment from that special someone, everyone else has to not get commitment from them. The dating market is a zero-sum game, particularly for heterosexual men. Males are in zero-sum competition with one another for reproductive opportunities. Females are not. One man having a child with a woman prevents any other man from having a child by her, at least for the next 9 months. However, one woman having a child with a man does not prevent other women from having a child by him. It seems to be the case that men are more prone to thinking in zero-sum terms than women are. And this could be an extension of the fact that in our evolutionary past, men were engaged in zero-sum competition for reproductive opportunities, while women were not. Intrasexual competition among men is far more intense than intrasexual competition among women. There is female in-group preference. Women automatically side with other women. But there is no male in-group preference. Men do not automatically side with other men. Why? Because men are, by default, in zero-sum competition with one another, at least for reproductive opportunities, while women are not. Quite sinisterly, another man dying indirectly benefits all the other men left alive. It means they have one less competitor in the race for reproductive opportunities. This may explain why males kill each other far more often than females do. For insight on why men kill each other, see Martin Daly's book, Killing the Competition. Business. The business world involves endless zero-sum competition. Part 1. Sales and marketing. Sales and marketing is zero-sum in nature. You and your competitors are engaged in a zero-sum game of winning market share. Every piece of market share one of your competitors takes is a piece of market share you can't have, and vice versa. Business Part 2. Office politics. Office politics is a zero-sum game, Your goal is to maximize the probability of being promoted and to minimize the probability of being fired. And you were in zero-sum competition with co-workers of the same rank as you for the same promotion opportunities. You were also in zero-sum competition with them for keeping your position when layoff season comes. It is objectively in your best interest for your co-workers to fail, so that your own probability of being handed a promotion is maximized. There may be cases where the number of promotions available is greater than the number of employees competing for them, in which case the game is no longer zero-sum. Such cases are exceptionally rare. Odds are you will go your entire career without encountering one of them. Business Part 3. Job interviews. Job interviews are usually a zero-sum game, because in most cases the number of people applying for the open position is far greater than the number of open positions available. In order for you to be given a job offer, others must not be given a job offer. In life, you have two choices. Be an ignorant fool or a brilliant strategist. Buy the audiobook now. To learn how to be the latter, scroll down to find the link in the description. Click on the link. Purchase it now. Listen to the entire audiobook from start to finish. Then, watch your life transform.